AAATtv. Much love. I appreciate y'all having me through. It's my first interview for Product of the Wave. It's all love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I came to pave the way. I came to save the day. Mayweather shoulder got me feeling cash as clay. Thinking about my grandma and the day she passed away. Just cops in 24, damn, Kobe passed away. Shout out my brother VC, I'm just a fade away. I need Serena money, I've been putting racks away. Looking at my bank account, got plenty stashed away. I don't do the talking, you can get the cash a day. Ready for the game in my Nike breakaways. Michael Jordan flu games, I need a Gatorade. Black shades on my face like I'm playing Blade. Putting money in the vault, I think it's safe to say.
Who is Willie Beamin and how would you describe your artist?
All about my business cause I'm tailor-made.
Everything these niggas not and everything they want to be. Now, what I would say is like I'm humble, I'm honest, I'm funny, I'm cool, I'm down to earth. My artistry, I'm very creative. I put all my own projects together when it comes to the videos. I put all my own videos together. I find the locations. I do everything basically. I'm really hands-on with all my music.
Now I know you just dropped a new project, Product of the Wave. Because from what I'm hearing, bro, this is definitely you in your bag right now.
No, I appreciate that. Really with this project, I put it together. I really was a big fan of Max B. When Max B was out, basically, you know, he was signed to Jim, and there's like his situation where it went sour with him and Jim, and he couldn't put out music and stuff, but he didn't let him stop him. So he still kept, you know what I mean? He was signed, obligated, he couldn't put out an album. So he was putting out mixtapes and stuff, and I just liked his grind.
Right.
How he hooked up with French, and he just like, you know, he had his own little lane and stuff like that. So
wait to 2010, he was rocking real hard.
Exactly, he was rocking real hard, got locked up, and then now he about to come back home, and he was putting out music and stuff. So this was just something like, something I grew up on and kind of inspired me. So I was like, you know, I'm big on, I always say wavy. I say, you know, the wave and stuff like that.
Loopy baby.
You know what I'm saying? That's like my lane. I say I'm getting wavy, you know. So basically when I put the project together, I want to do something dedicated to him. Like that's why it's called, it says inspired by Max B. So people know where I got, you know, the idea from. So basically on all the tracks, you'll hear skits from Max B, like the end of the track, sometimes in the hooks and stuff like that. And I really just try to make it, give me that, like, I wanted to make it feel like that wave. You know
that underdog type.
Yeah. I want to feel like now, not like, you know, he was putting out that wave back then, but it's like more, I want to make it feel like that wave, make it feel wavy, but like a 2020 version, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like with my style in it, you know what I'm saying? So that's all it really was, and I was inspired from it. I got a couple more projects coming like that. Like I got another one coming after that called From the Northwest with Love, was inspired by Down Kennedy. And I feel like that one's even better. Like that one's even better. I got like 7 songs for that one. That one's like, every time I play it with people, they be like, damn, that's just crazy. They wait for that one to come out. And then I'm about to drop another project. Me and PT about to drop one together called Still Domino. And we just shot a couple videos for that. So
shout out Peter.
Yeah, shout out my boy Peter Tosh. We got it coming.
Man, now you say you're a Max B fan. So
big Max B fan.
Bro,
big
you know what my favorite joint from him was?
What?
Why you do that? I said I'm sorry.
That's
baby.
my shit. That's my shit. That's my
that
shit.
That was a joint. Now,
Max got some joints, man. I love man. I just like his whole like from his, you know, like basically nowadays when you get an artist, basically like besides the music, sometimes you buy into who they are.
Yeah,
you know
your personality.
Their personality. So back then, that's when YouTube would got popping and shit. Yeah. Max B was like doing videos. He was hella funny, drinking Grand Cru and shit. So I like that. His music's dope. I like this nigga. He hella funny. You know what I mean? So. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I would just like me and my boy Marcel. We used to just go look up his videos, and hear what he's gonna say next. He was just so funny. You didn't know what he was gonna be saying. He'd be wilding out on the camera. He'd be drunk and shit. So I just liked him. Man. He's hella funny. Man.
He used to roast the shit out of Jim Jones.
Oh, he'd be going in on Jim. That shit was
like
funny,
magic shade, face ass.
You know, when he was stuck in that contract, when you know you put somebody's back against the wall, you know what they got to do is fight back. But I think they, I'm pretty much on the term of squashing their beef. Because I know I seen Jim and Fred squash it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's dope. Yeah, I don't like to even see niggas beefing like that. But
it's not
at the time, it was funny when I was younger and shit.
But it brought a lot of fire out of him, man. It brought a lot of.
It do, because like anytime your back's against the wall, you can get the best product out of somebody. Because like you know what I'm saying, they're in a space that they're not used to being. Like sometimes
discomfort.
Yeah, some people need to get like even me. I feel like I make the best music when my back's against the wall. You know what I'm saying? Versus like when I'm more freely. Like this project, I really feel like I needed to put something out. So I feel like my back was against the wall, and then, I ain't been out in a minute, so I was like, I put out something dope. Because at the same time, not putting out something in a minute makes it even harder sometimes too. Because you got to put out something dope, or people's gonna be like, oh, they ain't like the last one. You know know what I'm saying? They ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So, because I remember I think the worst project I made, my worst project I feel like I made was Northwest Riding Music. It really was just leftover tracks off of All Black season.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember All Black season.
All Black season, my first project. So everybody was like, "That's the dopest project," and I dropped. I feel like I kind of instead of taking my time with the next one, I had extra tracks, so I just kind of threw another project out, and and then so that's why I waited a minute before I came out with mine. It was Gemini. After that, and make sure it was right. So, man, don't never change your process, man. If you take your time to do stuff, you want to put the same effort you put in the first one.
That's a fact, man. Now tell me the difference between fame and success.
Fame and success. I feel like success is like, when you reach your goals. When you reach like success, you don't. I feel like with success is something that everybody don't need to know that you're successful. You know what I'm saying? You could be successful without everybody knowing. Fame is basically just like attention. You know what I'm saying? Being famous, everybody knowing you and stuff. But so basically, you can be famous and not be successful too. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people that's famous. You got to think there's
a lot of people
there's a lot of people famous that's not doing as good as you think. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to think I would say like Macaulay Culkin when we did Home Alone, right? Everybody knows Macaulay Culkin, right?
Facts.
Where's he at now? You know what I'm saying? So you might see him and you might be like, oh, that's Macaulay Culkin, but that doesn't mean he's still successful because he's not that same person that he was then, and he probably went through different things in his career where he's at now. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. I'd rather be successful than famous. Like even with the music, like I love doing music, but I'm not really a person that would say I care for the fame part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of us are getting to that point.
Yeah, getting to that point, like because it's like when you're famous, you got to deal with a lot of bullshit that so you might not want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like, but I love making music, so I want people to hear the music. But if I can make the music and just let people hear it and chill in the back, I'm cool with that. You know, so if I can make money like that and just still live my life, like I feel like beat makers and like CEOs of companies shit got it the best because they even CEO of a record label, right? Then the motherfuckers that sign the artists and shit, they getting all this money and shit, but they can still live a regular life. You won't even know who they are. So a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? Like unless you're like Diddy or something like that. I'm talking about them CEOs of like different like Capitol Records or something crazy like that.
Right.
You might not know exactly who that is. And he could be out with us right now walking around. You won't know it's him.
He could be at QFC right now.
Yeah, I remember I seen an interview with Cameron. He was talking about Kevin Lyles, and I guess he said he was like something at a movie theater, right?
Right.
He said fans was coming up to him, right? And he was like, I don't know why y'all come to me. Y'all didn't even go. That's the dude that signs people, right? And Kevin Lyles like, shh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because he got the best. Like he can go there, sign artists. He's getting his money and shit, but he can go out in public and still live his life.
Exactly.
Versus when you're an artist, you go out.
You're dealing with pandemonium.
Yeah, you got to deal with bullshit. Somebody could just die and you're not in the mood to talk to a fan, but you still got to be, you know what I'm saying? You still can't be rude or you're going to be in the headlines or this person, you're an asshole. They don't care that you're a person too, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like the bullshit you got to deal with when it comes with that. So
okay. Now it brings me to my next question, alluding to that. Do you believe in celebrating your achievements publicly or private?
Well, I feel both ways. I feel like some things should be celebrated. Ain't nothing wrong with celebrating your success, but at the same time, not everything to be celebrated. Not everybody needs to know your moves. I feel like sometimes everybody knowing your moves makes you weak. And what I mean by that is because it's like people forget to know that not everybody's around you for your best interest too. You know what I'm saying? So you can say an idea that you want to do, and somebody else can take it and do that idea. So the one thing I learned in life is don't speak on things until you already did it. All the time. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with unless it's like a group effort. Like if I know we're trying to reach a common goal and we're putting the ideas together to try to make something cool, but it's like sometimes over talking is unnecessary. What I mean is like that. It's like you're not sure about the people you keep around you or who you're talking to. Sometimes it's not always good to spill out everything until you're actually doing it or got it going on already.
My pops used to tell me something. He said, never let all the air out of your balloon.
That's a simple but dope. That's simple but that's dope. You know what I mean?
Like he used to give me so much game at an early age. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I was a little too overly ambitious because I'm like, oh man, I just da 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 da. He's like, son, I know you're excited, but don't tell people every move.
You can't because basically like you don't. Like even a friend can turn an enemy. You gotta remember that song. It's like
turn into an enemy.
Anybody can tell your girl can turn an enemy. Your friend can turn an enemy. So I'm not saying that you can't say nothing, but sometimes it's not always good to let everything out because it can backfire on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like one thing about me is like I'm a very private person. With relationships, whether it's money, whether it's something like that. So it's like anything I put on social media is usually calculated. You know what I'm saying? More like if it's not music or my friends, or like it's like music or me having fun with my friends. I don't really put too much on there. Like I'm not gonna put you like show you the front of my house or show you that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like the most
much.
I might do is like I might show me how I ride my car and shit like that. But I don't really like show like okay, this is what bank I bank at, and this is where I go every morning. This is my routine every morning. You don't want to always do that because at the same time you don't know who's watching. Not everybody that's watching you in your best interest.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some people you gotta understand. Some people watching you just to learn your shit to fuck you over. So you know what I'm saying? You never know.
Learn your routine.
Is that your routine? You don't never know somebody's fully mindset. So it's always good to move discreet. You not always move. You know, let everybody know everything or all your moves or what you're thinking all the time. So it's good to just make sure you stay on your toes and stay on point. And don't forget that everybody might not have the same mindset that you have. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Would you date a stripper or a scammer?
Ooh. Stripper or a scammer?
They both get money.
They both get.
They're that peak. They're that prime, bro.
They're their prime. Okay, this is a hard question for me because you mean like in a relationship, serious, or just kicking it, or like what we doing?
We Bonnie and Clyde it. That
Bonnie and Clyde it.
That mean we matching hustles. We bringing bread to the table. We bringing the bag.
Or a hustle.
We bringing the bag to the table.
It all depends. It all depends on your mindset because it's like. It depends. Like, okay, mine is more like depends what age I'm at. Cause when I was younger, I used to be hustling this shit.
Right.
So it's like at the same time, I understand the stripper's grind. I understand
Facts,
I respect her. And then a scammer depends. With a scammer, you got to depend what kind of scammer you're dealing with because they might scam you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't let that
go over your head. Don't let that go over your head. But my thing is like it's all depend on the person. Like I said, like a scammer. Sometimes you can't always trust a scammer because eventually, if they run out of other scams they can do on the outside, you gonna be the next scam.
You definitely gonna.
And they gonna leave with that bag. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all been scamming together.
It's gonna be like Casino when old girl was.
Come on, now. It's like okay. It's almost like this. Okay, like when you hustling, right?
Right.
You keep fronting like this. This why. Okay, I hate to say this. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. Like say with black people when you hustling and shit. That's why I hate to say it. It's like when you hustle with motherfuckers, you could be looking out for somebody. You can be fronting them weed, fronting them phone, fronting to you. Ain't gonna give them money. Just get back, get front couple zips here and there, right? Then it was like when they get low, they start looking at you as fool. Like you know what, he been fronting me stuff. They gonna so this month you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention to shit. So like I'm fronting somebody a couple pounds here and there, right? They come out of nowhere like, look, I need 5. But since they think I trust them because I've been giving them for this, but they ask for an amount that they usually don't ask for. And 9 times out of 10, you gotta kind of watch that because it's like. They might just take that and disappear on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because they might be in a jam and they're like, okay, I know where I can get some money. I'm going to ask this nigga for 5 now. And I've been coming back and giving his back.
Got
the routine. So some people get comfortable with that. They're like, you know what? He been coming back, let me give him this 5. But it's like you just got to pay attention because, people getting jammies and people getting all kind of stuff like that. So when it's come to hustling and shit, I done dealt with all kind of dumb ass shit like that. So, you got to pay. But the scammer and the stripper question is like, I feel like I kind of respect both. It depends on like how you grew up. You might have no choice but to scam, or you had no choice but to strip. So it's like I respect the hustling and shit. But as far as being with them, it's like you never know. It got to be on the person. It depends on the person.
It depends on the mentality.
The mentality with the mindset.
What's the plan?
What's the plan? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? Am I trying to pick a family with this person? Is it really that serious? We just kicking it. This is all like It's on the vibe of the person. If I know how the person is and stuff, because like. You never know somebody's situation. They might have had the strippers. Like, so I try not to judge nobody what they doing.
Yeah, these days, man, we all trying to get
everybody trying to get their bag and shit like that. And my thing is more like, say, like, I'm not going to judge your situation. It might not be for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you're doing, like, relationship-wise, like a chick stripping, I might not be like, okay, I might not want a chick that's stripping. You know what I'm saying? I might more chick more exclusive. Right. I'm not knocking you for stripping. It might not be what I want right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's all on your preference. So if somebody's dating a stripper, I'm not knocking you for doing that because they go money maker. They gonna get their paper and shit too. But
they gonna bring home some.
Yeah, they gonna bring home some paper. But it's all on you as a man. And I feel like you know what I'm saying. You got to be comfortable with that as a man. You got to be secure with that. You know where your woman is gonna go dance on a nigga every night and shit like that. So. But usually the hustlers and shit, that's why a lot of strippers, I feel like, fuck with hustlers because they understand their mindset and shit like that.
It's all a board game towards Monopoly. That's a fact.
Come on.
Now, on date night, what can a lady expect from you by first meeting you? And the expectation that night from them also, what is your expectation from them that night as well?
Oh, okay. But it depends on the it depends on the scenario. Okay, if it's a chick I'm trying to wife up, right?
Right.
You can't you don't want to jump too fast. Sometimes you want to conversate and understand that person and come about it differently. You know what I'm saying? You might want to conversate and when it comes to a woman, you want to let them know you're really into their conversation and really want to understand them and learn them. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
About conversation, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in your phone too much, you know what I'm saying? And with me, I feel like communication. I like a woman that can communicate. I feel like we got to be able to communicate with each other, and you're gonna laugh a lot. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. You know what I'm saying? But communication is key. You definitely gonna communicate. You know what I'm saying? It's about communication and shit like that, and just be able to vibe with somebody. So it's all that. You know, it depends what the scenario is. You know,
hey,
what it is.
I like that. All right, product of the wave.
Mm-hmm.
What is your expectation for this project?
Man, really what it is, I mean, it's everything I wanted it to be. Honestly, when I came out the project, like I still had leftover tracks and shit, but it had to fit the project. So I feel like I really put it in order. My expectation is for it. I just want people to like it. I'm just getting back on the music scene. I finally got my stuff on all streaming platforms, you know what I'm saying? So this is dope for me too, you know what I'm saying? I get a little money on there. It's on iTunes, so I need y'all to go pick that up.
Let's
your boy.
go.
Really, right now, I feel like I have the music packed down. I can make this music with my eyes closed. These niggas don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is like, niggas might got promoting over me. The nigga throw me the track, nigga, I'm gonna lace your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Like, and that's not no disrespect to nobody. Like, I love what everybody's doing and shit. Basically, I'm not like even like a competition type of person. I like to see niggas eat. I like to make this dope music. I want to make dope music and shit like that. But as far as like, niggas might got me on the promotion, like, and that's a big thing because sometimes you can have a talented motherfucker, you can have a real hustling motherfucker. Sometimes a hustling motherfucker might overdo the talented motherfucker because he hustles more, he got more connects and stuff like that. There's a lot of people in the industry, like, okay, like say, for instance, you might have like a rapper that's not that good lyrically or shit, but he might got the best promotion team.
Facts.
So
there's a lot of that.
You know what I'm saying? So he's getting all that attention, he's getting the money, he's getting the bag because he got the promotion, but you got this talented motherfucker, but he ain't got no team around him to help push him. You know what I'm saying? So that's two big different things. So, but the talented dude can go a lot farther than the motherfucker that's hustling if he has a team that's helping pushing him the same as him. But it's all about the hustle and getting that push. So that's a big thing, promoting and getting your music out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time you listen to Q93, and it might be a song you don't like, but they playing it over and over and over again, and eventually like, it's kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like,
it kind of is like a hypnotizing thing. So it's like, it's all about that and getting your music out there to people and really just staying focused on your grind and getting out there. So I feel like that's my weakness right now as far as it's like actually promoting and getting out to people. I'm not really like I'm not a person that I don't like to feel like I don't like tagging motherfuckers in 1,000 things, like listen to this song and do that.
Yeah.
I don't, cause my thing is like say with Facebook, which I don't have a Facebook no more. But
hey, good for you. Man.
Yeah, I got rid of that. I feel like I just wanted to keep my shit, you know,
private,
more private,
and secure.
Shit. Yeah, it was more secure and shit. But so basically, like even say like I said, Facebook and shit, people will tag a bunch of people, which is nothing wrong with that. But it's like there was so many like weak rappers and shit doing that when you tag somebody, they're like, who's this weak ass? They don't want to listen because they're not even gonna listen to it. So my thing is like, once people listen to my shit, they fuck with me. That's how I always do. I don't be worried about that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna fuck with it once they hear it. But it's like, I guess my thing is I don't even liking to do that, even though I might need to. I don't like to do that because I just feel like they're just like, who's this nigga? So many people do it. Like when a bunch of people start doing something, they kind of overkill it. You know what I'm saying? So
they overkill it for me, especially in the DMs. I'm like, bro, if I don't know you like that, bro, like there's no point.
Exactly, and that's not my thing. I'm not like that. I like to make the music. That's why I wanted to go organically. So I might need a team to put it out, or like there's other little different avenues I'm about to start figuring out. But I'm doing this all myself. I'm funding this all myself. I ain't got no team. I ain't got nobody investing this money in me and shit. I'm grinding, doing this all myself, and I'm paying a bag for this shit. This shit been, you know what I'm saying, kicking my ass. But I'm gonna get back to it. I always figure it out, but it is what it is.
All right, Willie Beamin, Diego.
What's going on, my G?
Man, thank you for coming on board today.
It's all love, man. You already know.
Yes, sir. Thank you for gracing our presence, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out to you with this new project.
I appreciate that.
I'm fucking with it, bro.
I appreciate that,
bro. They can catch us on all streaming platforms, right?
Yes, sir.
And where can they find you at on social media?
BeaminMusic. That's Twitter. That's IG. That's YouTube. My project's on all streaming platforms: Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, SoundCloud, Audio Mac, BeaminMusic. It's all love. Shout out to AAATtv. Much love. I appreciate y'all having me through.
Man, support my mans right here.
Yes, all love.
Go.
Me in my system, no solar. I just keep it low key, my hat lower. I'm thinking bow tie,